Hi there, fellow yogis. My name is Jessie, and this is Yoga with Jessie. And today I've created for you a very gentle yoga flow that will be primarily, actually, not all seated. And the goal for today is just to ground ourselves and to feel a little bit more in our bodies and a little bit more supported. So, if you're ready to go, hop on your mat and let's get started. So today we're going to go ahead and start off in an easy seated pose. So you can cross your legs and just get into a comfortable position. Bring your shoulders away from your ears and see if you can bring your head closer to the ceiling to elongate your spine. I invite you to place one hand on your chest and one hand on your stomach. And go ahead and I invite you to either close your eyes or soften your gaze as we begin to breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth. Continue to breathe like that. I invite you to bring forward any intention that you might have for this practice. If nothing comes to mind, I offer you the intention of support. So much through our lives, we are constantly carrying so much, and I hope that through this practice, you might feel a little bit more support from the earth as it carries your body today. Realizing that you do not have to be the sole person doing all of the work all of the time, and that you are also allowed to find moments of support throughout your day. I invite you to inhale, hold at the top, and exhale very deeply. Gently open your eyes and let's flow. You can bring your hands down to your knees for a little bit of grounding, or if it calls to you, you can place your hands up towards the universe for receiving. And I invite you to begin to do some torso rolls. So begin to rotate your body towards the right, come forward, and really focus on hinging from your hips. As we begin to add some movement into the body and get some blood flowing. You can take this at any speed that calls to you. An invitation here to challenge the breath and focus on the pattern of it. So as you rotate forward, when you rotate up, you're going to inhale. And as you come forward, you're going to exhale. If you begin to feel lightheaded breathing in through your nose and out through your mouth like this, I invite you to start breathing in through the nose and out through the nose. And come to a gentle stop at the top and rotate the direction. Coming to a very slow stop, coming back up to the top. We're going to do some cat-cows here. So we're going to start off with our cow pose. So you're going to begin to smile your collarbones up towards the ceiling as you send your head back, creating a slight arch in your mid-spine. Option here to pull from the knees to engage your arms. And you're going to exhale here. Begin to curl your spine and send your chin towards your chest. As you begin to lean back, inhale, cow pose. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Invitation here now to take your own movements. See what feels right. You can do some circles through the motions. You can go slower, even just through your cat and cow. I invite you to really explore here and see what it is that your body is asking you for. Perhaps fluidity is something that your body is lacking. In that case, I invite you to offer some circles in your cat-cows. Perhaps just slowing down. So in which case you would just go through the motions very slowly. Whatever it is, you have time here to explore some creative freedom in your movements. And as you slowly come back to a neutral position, you're going to go ahead and you're going to begin some shoulder rolls. So you're going to roll your shoulders forward first. Again, always opportunity for creative freedom in anything that you're feeling motion-wise. There's no wrong answer here. Everything is an invitation and merely a suggestion. Opportunity to soften your gaze or close your eyes. To really connect to your body and offer it support that it needs in movement. Continuing to breathe and tuning in to what that feels like. Rotating the direction. Coming to a slow stop, we're going to do a bound hands position. So there's going to be a few options here depending on what's accessible to you. So option number one is you're just going to go ahead and bring your right hand down, and you're going to bring your left hand and you're going to clasp at the front. You're going to hold your own hand here. And I want you to think about bringing your shoulders away from your ears as you push forward into your hands. So engagement of the upper body would look like pushing, like I said, pushing into your palms as you stretch forward. Other option would be to go ahead and wrap your arms around your body and give yourself a big hug. Try to bring the tips of your fingers as close to each other as you possibly can as you open up your shoulder blades and slide them down your spine. The last option here is going to be a bound eagle pose with our arms. So we're going to take our right arm and we're going to wrap it underneath our left arm as you begin to open up the shoulder blades and push your hands up closer towards the ceiling. Opening up your chest. Option here to send your gaze straight forward or even towards the ceiling to add a little bit of stretch in the back of the spine. Pushing your shoulder blades down your spine, and whatever pose you're in, focusing on bringing your shoulders away from your ears. We're going to inhale, exhale, release, and we're going to switch the arms. So now, if you were in the bound arm like this, you're just going to go ahead and switch the direction. So it might feel a little awkward, but you're going to switch whatever hand's on top, you're going to place it on the bottom. Again, if you're hugging your body, you're just going to go ahead and switch with the arm that's on top. And I'll get a little bit more detailed for the eagle pose, since this one can be a little bit confusing. You're going to take your left arm and you're going to place it underneath your right arm now. So left arm is on the bottom. And you're going to begin to push your hands towards the ceiling. As you open your chest, drop your shoulders away from your ears, and perhaps send your gaze to the front of the room or towards the ceiling. Continuing to breathe. Inhale. Exhale. Bring your hands down to the earth. Take a moment to see what sensations might come up or any emotions. And we're going to go ahead and we're going to take our left hand and place it on our right knee and place our right hand behind us for support as we begin to twist our chest open towards the back of the room. Keeping our ears away from our shoulders and seeing if we can rotate from the core while we open the chest. You can use your left hand that's placed on your knee, and you can push against your knee to engage the upper body. Inhale, return back to your neutral spine. Exhale, switch to the other direction. Continue to breathe. Inhale, turn back to a neutral spine. Exhale, side arm twist, side arm stretch. So place your right arm down on the earth for support. As you reach your left arm overhead, focusing on keeping our ears in line with our bicep, not collapsing into the shoulders. Opening our chest up towards the ceiling as we reach our arm towards the side of the room. Inhale, back to neutral spine. Exhale, switch the sides. Again, keeping our ear in line with our bicep, opening our chest up towards the ceiling, pushing our shoulders away from our ears. Continuing to breathe. Come back to a neutral spine. Take a moment here to see what sensations you are feeling. Place your hands behind your body. Bring your legs out in front of you and windshield wipe your legs. Opportunity to go at your own pace, whatever feels right. We're just bringing some blood flow back into the legs. Stretch your legs out and begin to shake them out. All right, so sitting back up, you're going to inhale, reach your arms overhead, tighten your core by bringing your belly button towards your spine. This will engage your core. Squeeze your inner thighs together. Inhale, cross your legs once more, and place your hands back down on the earth. We're going to do a firelog. So what this is going to look like is you're going to have your legs crossed, and you're going to place one foot. So let's start off with the left foot. You're going to place your left foot on your right thigh. And you're just going to sit here for a moment, see what this feels like. If this isn't accessible to you, I advise bringing your legs a little bit forward. So a little bit less of like a tightness in the body when you bring it out a little bit forward. So you can go ahead and enter the firelog. And when you're ready, you're going to once more reach your arms overhead as you inhale. Exhale, bend forward. Excuse me. Spider crawl your hands forward as much as you can to enter a deep stretch. You might feel this in the back of your hamstring, and if you're hinging from your hips, you might even feel it in your lower spine. This is an amazing stretch for this entire part of the body. You're gonna go ahead and crawl yourself over to the right side. So if your left leg is on top of the right thigh, you're gonna crawl to the right. If it's the opposite, so if your right leg is on top of your left thigh, you're gonna crawl to the left. Either way, whichever foot is on the top is the direction that you're gonna go in. So the direction that your toes on the top are facing is the direction that you're gonna twist your body. And you're going to go ahead and do your best to bring your forearms down to the earth. Wherever you are in your twist is where you'll meet yourself. If you're up here, this is an amazing place to be. But if it's in your practice, you can place your hands down on the earth. Important tip, though, is to keep both of your hips on the earth. It's not necessarily that we want to bring ourselves up and then have our body tilted over, because then a lot of pressure is being put onto the side of our hips. We want to keep both hips glued, so both glutes glued to the earth, glutes glued to the earth, and see how far down you can bring yourself. Noticing whatever might come up in this position. come back to a neutral spine. Release your legs and windshield wipe them, allowing the blood flow to come back, noticing what sensations you're feeling here. Stretching your legs out once more and shaking them again and bringing some blood flow back. Reaching your arms up overhead as you draw your belly button back towards your spine to engage your core. Reaching yourself up towards the ceiling. Bring your shoulders down away from your ears. And draw your inner thighs together to engage your lower body. Inhale. Place your hands back down on the earth. And we're going to switch it out as you continue to breathe. So I had my right leg on the bottom, so now I'm going to have my right leg on the top. So draw your left leg in towards your body and place your right leg on your left thigh for our next firelog. Spider crawl your hands down to the earth and draw your forehead down to the mat or wherever you are today. Drop your chin close to your chest as you allow the earth to support your body and gravity to do most of the work. Keep both your glutes glued to the earth. As you continue to breathe, see what sensations are coming up for you. Bringing yourself back up to a neutral spine as you crawl your way to the left for the twist. Opportunity to try and bring your forearms down to the earth, but important to focus on keeping your hips glued down to the earth. Bring yourself back up to a neutral spine. See what sensations you're feeling in this moment. Place your hands behind your body for support and bring your legs out in front of you for one more windshield wipers. Bringing your legs back into a cross position. We're going to enter the peak, I would say, of our yoga practice today. And that's going to be our lotus pose. So this is going to be a very deep crossing sensation. So I'm going to offer a few different variations here, so just bear with me for a moment. So first option is to just actually go back to the firelog pose. So go ahead and practice bringing let's do our left foot on top of our right thigh and see what comes up here. If this is also not accessible to you, you can just go ahead and cross your legs. Okay. Other option actually would also be to do a bound angle. So that'd be also known as butterfly. You can place some items underneath your knees for support. Again, today we're all about offering ourselves support. We do not have to carry the weight of this all by ourselves. So if you need to pause this and go grab some books or towels, please do so. So this is actually going to be option number 1. Option number 2 is going to be the firelog, which is what we've already done. So again, bringing our right foot on top of our left thigh. And our final option here is going to be a full lotus. So you're going to bring your left leg, your left foot, and you're going to just also, with keeping the right foot where it's at, you're going to place your left foot and you're going to place it on top of your right foot, place it on top of your left thigh. So right foot on top of left thigh, left foot on top of right thigh. So you're pretzeling your legs. And we've done a lot with our sacral and root chakra today. And for this final pose, we're actually going to tap into all of the chakras. So through this, I want you to get into your position, take as long as you need. And we're going to take our hands onto our knees as we open our chest up towards the universe and send our gaze up towards the sky. Continuing to take some breaths here through your nose. If you're in a firelog, I invite you to switch your legs at this moment. If you're not, you can just stay where you're at. Push your chest forward towards the front of the room. As you open your throat and send your third eye towards the sky and the universe. Allow yourself to feel supported by the earth as it holds your weight in this position, this deep, deep stretch. Come back to a neutral spine and sit in this for as long as you can. Finding slight discomfort is normal as we are in a very deep compression. Go ahead and switch your legs. So now you're going to have your right leg on top with your left leg in the front. Again, we're going to open the chest up towards the front of the room, opening up the throat as we send our third eye up towards the universe. Drawing your shoulder blades together and down your spine. Send your shoulders away from your ears. Come back to a neutral spine. Uncross your legs. and lie back on your mat. See what sensations we're feeling as we just spent a lot of time in a crossed position. So opportunity here to windshield wipe your legs. Extend your left leg straight and grab the shin of your right leg as you rotate your ankle. Opportunity here to extend your leg straight while you hold the back of your thigh. And try to bring it a little bit closer in towards your body. If you aren't able to straighten your leg all the way, that's perfectly fine. You can keep it bent here, or opportunity to also do a reverse tabletop with your leg. If you're rotating your ankle, switch the direction. And gently place your leg back down on the earth. Place your right leg completely down flat as you bring your left leg in towards your chest. And whatever you did on the right, just go ahead and repeat that on the left. If you're rotating your ankle, switch the direction. Place your leg back down on the earth. And for our final pose, we're going to do an embryo in the womb. And what that looks like is you're going to cross your ankles. So bend your knees up, cross your ankles, and bring the opposite foot to the opposite hand. So your legs are crossed and you're holding the blade part to the outside part of your foot with the opposite hand. And opportunity to bring yourself up into a small, tight ball. You can rock on your spine, or you can keep your head glued down to the earth as you pull your feet in opposite directions. Wherever you're at, just remembering to breathe and unclench your jaw. Coming back down into our final Svadhisthana, you can extend your legs out, placing your arms to the sides of your body. You can either face your palms towards the earth for grounding, or towards the universe for receiving. Whatever your body is asking you for today, offer it with support and non-judgment. Tuning in to see what you're feeling in this moment. Taking a deep breath in as we bring our awareness back to the room, and taking a deep breath out through your mouth to release anything that might have been holding on. Begin to wiggle your fingers and your toes to signal to your body that it's time to come back. Supporting yourself back up to a seated position in your own time and at your own pace. I invite you to bring your hands either to prayer position, or perhaps like we started, one hand to your chest and another to your stomach, or to place them gently down on your knees. I hope that through our practice today, you have found a little bit of grounding and calmness for your nervous system. It is okay to rely on other things in our day, like the universe, the ground, or even your own body to carry you through. Wherever you are, I hope you have a beautiful day. My name is Jessie, and I am currently on my journey to becoming a yoga instructor. And I use this channel as a way to find my voice, improve, and discover what I'm really good at. If you are interested in following my journey, I really encourage you to hit like and subscribe on my channel. I am always open to advice and comments. Just please be positive, as I'm still learning and I want to keep this as a very positive space. If you enjoyed this, I will see you at the next video. Thank you so much and have a beautiful